Welcome to Game Out Gaming. What's going on out there, everybody? How y'all doing out there this morning? Well, welcome to Game Out Gaming. Thank y'all for joining. This is your host, Marquez. Appreciate it. Well, now today we have had a major update for Arc Raiders, bringing some exciting new changes and some improvements. So we're about to go ahead and get into these patch notes and see exactly what the details of these changes are. Now, before we do though, make sure you guys hit that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel as well so you can stay up to date with all the latest news, tips, tricks, information, everything that we have here at Game Out Gaming for Arc Raiders. And y'all know y'all can catch that gameplay here as well. So go ahead and hit that notification button as well so you know when we on. But let's go ahead and get into these patch notes and see what they got going. All right. All right. So Raiders, trouble is brewing in the Rust Belt. Heavy sandstorms have been battering the surface. Flocks of birds have been spotted around Buried City, gathering around chimneys for what many assume to be nefarious reasons. And to top it all off, Maverick Raiders have been spotted hunting Ark for sport and single-handedly taking on entire squads. Now, what's new? Solo versus squads. The solo versus squads is a new matchmaking option for our experienced and highly skilled players who enjoy the PvP aspect of the game. Solo Raiders level 40 and above will get the solo versus squad toggle above matchmaking to join the squads, queue, and tackle squads of Raiders head on. When opting in, players will receive plus 20% bonus XP at the end of the round on both successful extract and defeat. So yeah, so now if you are one of those PvP heads and you want to go ahead and take on teams, you have the option of queuing in as a solo against squads of teams. So I'm not sure how I like this. I would rather I would have preferred it to have been something where it's like in hardcore mode, or something where it's like many more arcs are on the map. There may be they might be a little harder to defeat, and then everyone with successful extractions get a XP boost on that. But I mean, it is what it is. We'll see how that plays out. Now, the trophy display, a new long-term project which requires players to hunt increasingly dangerous groups of Ark to submit their parts for rewards. Raiders will be able to build a new display case over 5 different steps, same as for the Candleberry project, and each level will add a new item to the display case. The rewards for completing each step include blueprints as well as Raider tokens, and full completion also brings additional rewards including a howl emote, a guitar, and 300,000 coins. That's quite a bit. There is currently no fixed end date, and it will not be impacted by expedition resets. So it sounds pretty cool. See how this go ahead and plays into the into the game, the trophy display, and having it as a step system like the expedition and, like they say, the Candleberry project. So with the Bird City, flocks of birds have moved into Buried City, building nests in the empty chimneys. We got some reports of them storing shiny trinkets inside, so make sure to inspect them. This new permanent map condition will be applied to the Buried City map only, which will cycle in and out of rotation weekly. So there will be more bird traps and zip lines present on the map. Raiders can expect more combat in, on, or around the rooftops, including more flying arc and more players in proximity. So Buried is one of my favorite maps of all in the game right now. So I'm loving this, an advancement to the Buried City, and I can't wait to jump in to exactly see what this is about. So go ahead. New items. There's 2 new types of epic augments. I really can't wait to see what these are. So yeah, 2 new types of epic augments. We have 7 new quests available as well. For the patch highlights, open parties. The option to set your party to open so your embark and platform friends can join you seamlessly even when you're in round to wait in the lobby to join your next round. Squad invites added the option for squad mates to invite others to the party as well as the party leader. The achievement fixes: Stella Montes Seed Vault Extract fix, mouse smoothing option added, gamepad rebinding. And this right here looks like an example of Buried City. I see a whole bunch of birds on the rooftops of the map. So I can't wait again to dive into that and see what it brings. Content and bug fixes. Achievements. Fixed issues causing progress towards enemy of my enemy achievement to not get tracked. Fixed issue causing hook, line, and sinker achievement to not track correctly. Arc traversing obstacles has been improved. And Leapers is now better at walking when it loses its legs. But yeah, these arcs, I know sometimes they do get stuck in buildings. They get stuck just in like little weird places where it seemed like they wouldn't, especially the flying one. So the shredder. Dead shredders are now properly labeled as scavengeable when pinged. Snitch. Fixed an issue where snitches would abort calling down arc if players threw a lure grenade during the call. I didn't even know that was a thing. Snitches will no longer make noise after they are destroyed. Now the spotters. Fixed an issue where spotters would follow players into buildings and get stuck. The tick. When grabbed by the tick, players will now have a brief window of time where they can dodge roll to remove the tick. I think it was fine the way it was, how the tick was, stick to your face, and you had the different augment to get the tick off, I believe, in like 1 second. But the tick, I didn't think that needed an improvement. The audio. Fixed an issue where emotes were missing voice lines in the store and customization preview. Fixed voice chat cutting in some cases. Improved voice chat connection. The maps, the types of containers that can spawn condition-specific blueprints have been lowered during electromagnetic storm, hidden bunker, and locked gate. Raised the chances of finding higher tier weapons in weapon cases. And slightly lowered the chances of finding matriarch and queen unique parts in their armor pieces to make it a bit harder to get them without destroying them completely. Fixed multiple containers across all maps that were not interactable. Fixed a raider hatch timing bug and camera getting stuck when their interaction fails. For Dam Battlegrounds, they tweaked some of the cliffs around the raider outpost tower on the dam where players tended to get stuck. Adjusted the elevator shaft collision to prevent players from getting stuck on the dam control tower. Fixed collision issues inside the pattern house on Dam Battlegrounds. Fixed an issue where players could reach an unintended location in water treatment. Now for Buried City, they removed an invisible wall in a nook beneath the Buried City highway. Removed the musical puzzle from Buried City. The guitar is now purchasable at Shawnee's. For Spaceport, fixed an issue where rocks and grass would float in the air on Spaceport. Adjusted arc spawn location during hidden bunker on bunker antennas to try to make sure they can't spawn directly on top of the antennas. Now for Stella Montes, fixed the seed vault extraction glitch on Stella Montes that allowed players to remain in the extraction point after it had closed. The night raid lighting has been updated with most lamps turned off. Fixed 40 locations on Stella Montes where players would frequently get stuck. 40 locations was fixed. I know I got stuck in a few of them. Fixed the Bastion in Stella Montes being able to spawn out of bounds and attack players through walls. For miscellaneous, various crash fixes. Added an option for mouse smoothing. Added a matchmaking delay option for stream sniping mitigation. Fixed an issue that allowed players to play the guitar while using the zipline. Made aim assist consistent across different frame rates. They fixed issues with inputs not always registering at frame rates above 30. Fixed an issue where one of the macro sets helmet variants appeared incorrect in game. Fix some trinket items not being placeable in trinket slots. Hey, that's been happening for a while. Fix various clipping issues. Fixed an issue that sometimes caused the sun lens flare visual effects to show up even if the sun was behind thick clouds. Fixed an issue where the selected codex entry was not always visible. Fireworks boxes will get set off randomly after deploying Raider gets knocked out. Okay. Fix some graphic settings, resetting to default on restarting the game on PS5. Lighting polish on various maps. For the movement, fixed an issue where player movement input would temporarily be unresponsive after having network connection issues. Fixed an issue where players would fall off a ladder when attempting to descend shortly after climbing to the top. Fixed an issue where players would automatically jump off a ladder when entering while crouched. And for the UI, they've added a new tab to the options menu that allows free rebinding of most gamepad buttons. They fixed the display of VoIP trigger actions when playing with gamepad on PC. Improved wording to make the current VoIP VoIP mode, push to talk versus toggle to talk, more obvious. Fixed an issue where the UI would sometimes display too low inventory value in the expedition signup. Fixed an issue where weapons placed in expedition provided stash slots did not appear in the weapon upgrade screen. Fixed an issue where item amounts didn't display for non-stackable items in projects, donation rewards, and trials rewards. Added the option of open party so Embark and platform friends can join seamlessly, even when in round, to wait in the lobby and join the next match. So they added the option for squad mates to invite others to the party as well as the party leader. A new display will be shown when a friend joins the party of a player that is topside. For users who have Discord linked, you can also now invite Discord friends to play, or Discord friends join you straight if you open party enabled. The utility. Fixed zipline anchor point, updating its position correctly when on a moving platform. Changing augments in loadout now arranges the excess items in the stash better. Fixed an issue where two players using a defibrillator at the same time would revive a down player with full HP. On the quest, added additional interactions to the final objective in the groundbreaking quest. Now for the anti-cheat, this is something that's big. A 3 strikes progressive ban system is in the progress of being implemented. Bans will progress from 30 days to 60 days, and finally a permaban for repeat offenders. Great to hear. My opinion, shit, it should be from the first offense. You should, depending on what it is, though. I mean, should be a permaban. Known issues: the solo versus squads matchmaking option currently does not have a pop-up when the option becomes available to players when reaching or above level 40. Cosmetics acquired through Raider tokens that have not yet been purchased may be missing from the customization menu. One of the Marco set helmet variants may appear incorrectly in preview and in the menu, but will appear correctly in game. Players may occasionally not receive a skill point as indicated in the results screen. A reboot playing another round fixes the issue. And there we have it, everybody. That's what we have for today's updates and the full patch notes. Now me, I am still, like everyone, I'm assuming, loving Arc Raiders. I'm liking the vibes, I'm loving the community. I'm also liking the road that it's going. We had what was it, about a couple of days ago, we had the roadmap revealed. You can go ahead and check out the video for the roadmap if you didn't check that out, and see where they're headed for the next couple of months. So it's exciting. It's exciting news and exciting information. So I'm loving this game. Me and my crew members are loving this, and everything so far is a plus. But what I really want to know is what you guys think about this, and what direction do you want to see the game headed? Because I know from what I've been seeing and hearing it's a lot of talk about PvP versus PvE. Some wanted like a I guess more geared towards PvP. Some wanted more geared towards PvE. But me personally, I'm liking the mid ground that it has. I'm loving it the way that it is right now. I mean, with a little more improvements here and there, game's gonna be excellent for years to come. So again, let me know what you guys think and what your thoughts and everything in regards to what today's patch notes have brought. Appreciate you guys. Like always, make sure to hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. We are on our way to 500 subscribers. Thanks to you guys out there. Appreciate it very much. But yeah, we will be back with some more of that Arc Raiders news and entertainment. So hit that notification bell when you know, so you can know when we are on. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night, day, morning, whatever time it is for you right now. And until next time, y'all, game out.
Took 3 shotgun bullets. Oh, did y'all see this nigga right here? Nope. No, this nigga right here. Nigga, y'all did not see this nigga right here.